When Bobby came to us with his back condition, we sat down and we wanted to go over some goals. Obviously, he was having the pain, and that was a concern for him in his back. But really deeper than that was the fact that it was affecting his ability to teach golf and with his clients and really maintain that without being in pain. So we really wanted to make sure we could get his back pain better and then keep it better for the long term. And so that really was our goal, was not only being free of pain, but being able to teach golf at a high level like he does. And he also was concerned with the prospect of potentially having to have surgery or take medications, and he didn't want to do that. So we really wanted to handle this conservatively and then be very proactive once the back pain was gone. And so that was the goals that we set out for him. We used the golf swing and his ability to teach golf as the measuring stick. And we wanted to just guide him down that path of getting better and then staying better for the long term.
You know, I really believe that people, when they're injured, that's when they come and see Kevin. However, I really believe that if you can do what I did, which, yes, they definitely put me on the right track, but I stayed on that track. And what I did is, as I got better and better, I started to say, you know, I want to keep this feeling. So I said, Kevin, let's do some preventive now, because I think that's the way to go.
So with Bobby, we really wanted to check out how his mid-back was moving. As a golf teaching professional and as a golfer, there's a lot of requirements from the mid-back. And if you're not getting mobility through here, which unfortunately a lot of people are lacking, you're going to end up putting a lot of stress on the low back. So we worked a lot on the mid-back mobility. And we also, like I mentioned, we checked out the hip a lot to make sure that the hip was moving. And then from there, we did a lot of muscle work with his back, and we utilized this table. It's a great table to help with the low back muscles. You can use it for traction as well, but with Bobby, we were really trying to work on these muscles. We do something called active release technique, which really helps with the muscular tightness and spasm. And essentially, we're gonna shorten the muscle, we're gonna get on that tightness, and then we're gonna lengthen it. And we did a lot of this type of work here to try to help with the back. And so with Bobby, we really focused on mobility in the mid-back, mobility in the hip. We did a lot of core stability exercises for his back, and then we also wanted to make sure the muscles weren't too tight or in spasm, and that was really the manual therapy that we did for him. You come in, usually 2 times a week, come in and do a little bit of exercise, get a little bit of treatment, the adjustments, some muscle work, some of the laser therapy, and just as a preventative measure now. And then sometimes if you tweak your back, it's a lot quicker to get better as well versus it being this long drawn out process. And so you're staying healthier. And then if you have any setbacks of whatever, it's usually easy to resolve. And one of the things I wanted to ask you from the eyes of a teaching professional and the students that you have, what have you noticed as far as working with golfers as it relates to their physical body and how they can benefit from this type of stuff for their golf game and you working with them?
Well, let's face it, if you're not flexible and you're not inclined to make a good physical move because of your challenges, then I can only help you so far. And I have a saying that I'm only as good as you are, but you can make me look pretty good, okay? So keeping that in mind, I want my students to be top shape, be flexible, and you're the man to see to do it.
Oh, appreciate it. And you're the man to see for the golf swing. So okay. We've worked a lot together, not only in obviously getting him better, but also his clients.